Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Ryan. This is my first playthrough of Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. In the first episode, we went over the first kind of tutorial mission that I didn't fail to struggle with, even though it was just a tutorial. And in this episode, we're going to be doing a couple missions in Chapter 1. Depending on how long they are, maybe I'll just stick to one per episode, but I guess I'll just go in order. The Southern Belius Contaminated City to just destroy targets is my objective, and I get 100,000 COAM. So I have to destroy all Rubicon Liberation Front artillery installations, and there's extra rewards based on number of enemies destroyed. Okay, so I want to, in the first episode, I was trying to redo the first mission to try to, get a high grade. I only ended up getting rank A or grade A, but maybe I'll go back to it later on and try to see if I can get the best rank. I would imagine S is probably the best rank. And I was trying to conserve ammo as much as possible. I thought maybe conserving ammo and not fighting as much in the beginning sections of the level would actually benefit me because I didn't spend as much. But I don't know, maybe that's not always the case. But either way, let's continue on. Destroy artillery installations. Seems easy enough.
Got a job for you, 621. This is an open call from the Balaam Group, one of the corporate forces occupying Rubicon.
Attention, all independent mercenaries! This request comes from our affiliate, Dafang. The Rubicon Liberation Front has deployed Baus artillery throughout the contaminated city. The city itself has no strategic value. We cannot allow them to hinder expansion of the Coral Survey. Show us your ambition. Destroy the Liberation Front's artillery. Bonus pay will be awarded for destroying their MTs. We want the enemy weakened.
Alright. Sounds easy enough.
Consider it an opportunity to prove yourself. Impress us, mercenaries!
Mercenaries, so am I accompanied by some other MTs in this? Alright, so repeat the briefing, assembly. I can go over what I have. An ACT. What is ACT? Oh, that's just what I saved. Oh yeah, while I was off camera, I messed around with my color schemes and everything. I did end up getting a new gun, but in the description here it says the shines in double trigger builds, whether using two of this weapon or in combination with another. And since I don't have the combination, at least as far as I can see it, I don't see any other way I could do the double. So I'm guessing that's what this is, perhaps. So I'm going to stick with the first gun for now. It seems to have a slightly better. The weight on this one. This one actually goes up in weight. However, it seems to go down in attack power and impact. So I'll just stick with this one for now. All right, let's do it.
The client doesn't care who does this job, as long as it gets done.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission.
Well, as of
Destroy
right
all
now,
of the Rubicon Liberation Front's artillery placements.
it seems like I'm alone. I wonder if there was like things to find in these levels, or if it's just.
We've got a corporate mark!
Alright, so let's go to the closer one first.
That's one of the artillery placements. The front is protected with armor plating. Attack it from behind.
Oops.
There's only one of them. We can do this.
Ow.
AP at 50%. 2 repair kits remaining.
Let's chill a bit. Alright.
We're clear here. Move on to the next site, 621. You're up against mass-produced MTs. Eliminate them as necessary.
Oops. I tried to do a melee attack on the guy that was on the bridge, but I think he died. Try to get close up here. Oh, so okay, these are the ones with the shields, maybe? Maybe I have to get around them? Oh, maybe, yeah. Alright, so I see. Get around them.
Head to the final site. Keep up the good work.
Alright.
There. That culprit dog. Don't give him another engine. We have to defend the artillery.
Clear out the artillery here and our work is over.
Dang it. Alright, let's heal again.
One repair kit remaining.
Alright. Let's try to get around them because I noticed that like they have a little shield in the front, so I gotta.
Flight filter ignition at 50%.
Alright, going around them a little bit on the melee might also help. Yeah, that seems to work too.
Confirmed. All targets destroyed. That's
Alright.
it for this job, 621.
Unfortunately, I'm almost out of healing. Oh. Oh, I did it. Okay. But, I'm not sure how successful I was, though. It was one of those things where...
One new message.
This is a notification from All Might, the mercenary support system. Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Your return to mercenary activities has been acknowledged. Restoring access to the parts shop.
I'm wondering, because it says return to the I remember in the first, we had to pick up a old call sign or a call sign off of a mech that was on the ground called Raven. I wonder if we're just assuming that identity or what, because he said that that's going to be our name, that's going to be my identity when I'm here on Rubicon. Alright, so we got some new parts here. Oh, I can buy some parts. Purchase AC parts sold by various corporations and factions from the buy menu. More parts will be available for purchase as you progress through the story or meet certain conditions. Alright. So, we have 3 things here. How much money do I have? 438,286. Okay. So there's a lot of things to choose from here. Burst rifle developed by BAWS BOZ consumes kinetic ammunition to deliver on reliable offensive potential, both in terms of damage and impact. Can be charged to fire burst shots. Alright. Large caliber handgun developed by Balaam. The rise of core theory introduced a new kind of close quarters combat with its reappraisal of handguns, which demonstrates stopping power, tremendous impact. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with the close combat. I don't know how comfortable I am with getting right in the enemy's face as of right now. I'm still trying to get used to the controls. So maybe I'll steer away from that for right now. So we already have a new weapon on our right arm that I wasn't utilized because I said it would be a good idea to try to. It said in the description it would be a good idea to try to, this one. Has excellent rapid fire output, but somewhat lacking in firepower when used alone. So maybe if I buy this one, I could try to see how it does in terms of with dual wielding them. Shines in double trigger builds, whether using 2 of this weapon or in combination with another. So maybe we can try that. Not to get too. All right, so let's try this out. What else can we buy here? Okay, so this is a new compact 2-cell dual missile launcher developed by Furlong Dynamics. Traps targets in pincer trajectory, limiting evasive options. Okay, this model is suitable for use with lightweight builds and is capable of multi-lock. Interesting. And then we have standard pulse shield developed by Takegawa Harmonix, generally unremarkable in terms of performance, but is well balanced for its low EN footprint. It also offers a relatively long initial guard duration for ease of use. Okay, so it's a standard pulse shield. Relatively long initial guard duration. Alright, so actually it's like a shield. So I have my forward missile launcher. Is this the one I already have? Yeah, this looks like the exact same one that I have already, so I can double it. Compact. So maybe I should do. Maybe my strategy right now can keep my missiles on my right, like for right now, but also incorporate a shield for when I'm like. I could, because I could potentially very much use a shield. That could be very useful. 2-cell dual missile launcher developed by Furlong Dynamics. Traps targets. Oh yeah, and the pincer one. This is the pincer. I'd be interested to see what this does. Traps targets in pincer trajectory. Limiting, so they can't move, or they can't evade, rather. But I'm feeling maybe. I mean, it might be really good to double up on the missiles. That might be a good idea. But I don't know. The shield might be a cool idea. Or should we just do like solid? Maybe we should just do a solid double. Just to dual weld everything, I'll see how it is. I'll see how it feels. I'll do the dual weld first. Alright, so head part developed by the Fang Core Industries for the heavyweight Tian King AC incorporates only the most essential functionality with a minimalist build and keeping the Fang's stout tree, slender branches philosophy. Alright. I can't really go with that because it vastly increases my weight load, and I'm almost right on the border of being too heavy. Okay. Head part. this is one by Balaam. Simple design, solid performance of this model make it suited for mass production, reflecting Balaam's strategy of overwhelming its enemies. With material superiority. I don't really know what the difference would be. Like it says, contextual help. So the EN load, the weight, ability to detect system abnormalities and recover. Higher values correspond to lower vulnerability to system abnormalities. System recovery, is that just like, I don't know. Maximum load ACS can support. The higher this value, the less likely the AC is to stagger. Okay. Resilience. Alright. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll go with this one just because it seems it's very expensive, but it seems good. It seems very balanced, so let's go for it. And then, alright, so we have this medium weight cord part developed by Balaam. The simple design and solid performance of this model make it suited for mass production, reflecting Balaam's strategy of overwhelming its enemies with material superiority. Okay, but oh wow, so this one is very much lower in weight, but it just goes up in a lot of the other categories. But for now, I think I'm going to stick with mine. I'm getting a little... on this one, I should probably buy two, because internal combustion generator developed by Defang Corp Industries, commissioned by Balaam. The specification for this model demand lightweight construction matched with an excellent e-truck. Okay, let's just get this, because this seems like something that'll increase my weight limit. Alright, so now... Alright, so now let's try this with this. What is this anyway? Oh, that's my pulse blade. I don't have my pulse blade then. That is quite it's quite a hit there. You know what? I don't want to lose my I don't want to lose my melee build. I feel like my melee build is really good. I didn't think about that. Okay. Maybe I'll sell this then. How do I go back to the parts shop? Sell. Sell AC parts in position from the sell menu. Parts are sold at purchase price and can be repurchased from the buy menu. Oh, nice. So I could just get everything back. So maybe I'll sell this. And maybe I'll just go with a better... Maybe I'll see how this feels. It's a burst rifle. And then I can also charge it as well. And then there's the bazooka. But this feels like overkill with the dual rockets I have in my back. So let's try this. Alright, so let's go back to my design. Let's put this on. See how that feels. Consumes kinetic ammunition, deliver unreliable offensive potential, both in terms of damage and impact, can be charged to fire burst shots. Okay, so I guess I can hold it down. I mean, it says can be charged, but I normally hold down for these weapons anyway. So I'm curious, do I have to like press this to shoot it? But all right, we'll find out. I'm gonna keep that. My back plating, I'm gonna put this on. How am I doing? How do I like... Alright, I'm fine on my load right now. Let's put this on. It's fine. Nothing's changed there. And then this. Alright. I don't know what this really does. We're gonna find out. EN recharge and supply recovery. Let me just, I'm sorry, but I just want to go over some of these again. Total amount of EN available for use. Higher values enable use of EN consuming actions. Okay, I don't have a lot of EN capacity. That means the recharge, ability of the generator to initiate EN recharge. What is EN? Okay, if my capacity is this low, what is the point of having the recharge this way? You know, I'm just gonna put it on. I want to see what happens in a mission. All right. So yeah, I understand that that was a lot, but I'm just trying to understand the parts, and because I know strategizing with this kind of stuff is going to be all right. So basic controls. Now we have combat fundamentals. This VR simulator for basic mercenary training is provided by All Might. Pilot a training craft to learn basics of combat. Yeah, you know, let's do this. I did this second one. I mean, the first one just on my own. But let's test out this new stuff that we have now. Some weapons are capable of charge attacks, which exhibit different properties and behavior compared to regular attacks. Use right hand weapon, yes. Hold R2 for the charge attack. During charge, cancel charge. Okay, got it. That's cool. The ACS, attitude control system, of a craft can be compromised by accumulated strain from the impact of repeated attacks. Okay, yes, that's the stun, or the stagger. Overload. The ACS overload results in a vulnerable state called stagger, during which time the afflicted craft will be immobilized and susceptible to critical damage. Yeah, that's when I like to charge in with my melee. I didn't want to lose my melee. I thought it'd be cool to do well, but I really don't want to lose my melee. Alright, cool. So when someone's staggered, it'd be a good idea to do my melee or the hold R2. Alright, so it's... during stagger, all incoming attacks are treated as direct hits and deal much more damage. Alright, let's do my attack here. Good. Let's rush in there. So I thought I had oh, I have a shield on right now. Whoops. I thought I put on the dual wield thing. ACS strain inflicted on enemies resets after a brief interval, but a portion of that strain will remain. Weapons vary in the amount of accumulative strain they inflict, with explosive impact generally leaving the most ACS strain. Right. Attacks on enemies that are unaware of your presence will inflict greater ACS strain than usual. Use right hand weapon, yes. Alright, yep. Shields, equipment to the left shoulder can be deployed to reduce incoming damage and ACS strain. Yeah. Shield output is maximized for 1 or 2 seconds after deployment. Blocking during this initial guard window can help to minimize incoming damage and ACS strain. Alright, L1 in response to warning, initial guard. What? Shield output is maximized for 1 to 2 seconds after deployment. Blocking during this initial guard window help minimize incoming damage and ACS strain. Alright, so depending on the timing I do, I don't really get that. Oh, so like... Alright, so I took a little damage there. So, yeah. So what happens if I just block the whole time? Took 338 damage. I took 215 because I did it earlier. Ow. Yeah, that time I didn't block it at all. 215. Let me see if I can get any better. 215 seems to be the best. During assault boost rush attacks, small arms that can be used during movement will inflict greater impact. Impact you receive will be reduced. Oh, cool. Okay, so I can, when I'm assault boosting, greater impact. Alright, let's do it. The linear rifle. Let's just see what that is. Did I unlock it, or I just unlocked it to buy it? Oh, I can use it. High-speed linear rifle developed by Balaam, a special type of rifle that accelerates rounds using electromagnetic propulsion. Charging the weapon further increases round velocity. So I'm going to use this one for a little bit. Maybe I'll switch around and try this after a mission or so. I want to see how this does in a mission. I did want to... I did have this on. Maybe they just had it on for the tutorial, just to show me that I can use a shield. But I'm going to primarily be using my movement to try to block things, or not block it, but to do well. Alright, so let's try this Grid 135 cleanup. Eliminate enemy squads. Southern Belius Grid 135. Mop up to Fang MT squads deployed in Grid 135. Alright, let's do it.
Got a job for you, 621. It's an open call from the Arquebus Group, one of the extraplanetary corporate forces.
To all independent mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the Arquebus Group. The operation will take place in Grid 135, Southern Belius. Your objective is to destroy an MT squad sent by Dafeng, a Balaam company, and a competitor. Grid 135 is a key foothold in Arquebus's efforts to conduct a coral survey in the contaminated city. You, the independent mercenaries, are the key to maintaining our lead in the coral survey race. The Arquebus Group looks forward to news of your success. Briefing over, and happy hunting.
Okay. Alright, we're good with my... I'm good with my assembly right now.
You've got ID. Now you need a rep.
mode.
Alright, let's do this. Let's see.
Commence mission. Wipe out
Nice.
the Dafang MT squad.
Enemy attack! 1 AC! Looks like the Archibus group hired some muscle. An independent mercenary, huh? At least they didn't send the Vespers. Center something!
Just mass-produced MTs. Wipe them out, 621.
This safety pilot's sharp.
Focus your fire! Effort turn through us. Check. Archibus really scored this time.
Only a few targets left. Wait.
Alright.
I'm picking up new enemy signatures. Looks like reinforcements. Eliminate them.
Let's try to char this dude. Well, maybe what I was using in the training wasn't even what I'm using now. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want. I feel like, you know, between my dual missiles and my very heavy R2 gun, it feels very just heavy.
621. Return to base.
I might want to go back to a machine gun or something. I mean, that wasn't bad.
One new message.
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. You have also been granted access to participate in the log hunt program. We kindly request that you submit combat logs after destroying designated craft. All Mind will reward you with parts based on the number of submissions you provide.
You have been invited to join Log Hunt, one of All Mind's mercenary support programs. Discover and destroy targets marked with the Log Hunt target icon to obtain combat logs for submission. So, discover and destroy targets marked with the Log Hunt target icon to obtain combat logs for submission. Collect combat logs and improve your hunter class to receive reward parts from All Mind. Okay. Alright. So I'm using this right now, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Man, this would be so heavy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but the double stuff, it gets high stagger damage when I can stagger an enemy. So keeping the melee just seems like a good idea for right now. I feel very heavy in terms of what is this anyway? A second generation booster. Do I not have this? Is there something I could like do I have a booster? Do I have like a I just don't want to waste my money. So this is under the booster. So let me go to my design here. My assembly. Where's my booster? I do have a booster. Okay. So is that booster is just like my B when I'm like pressing B and I'm moving around. So if I go into the assembly, to the part shop, booster. So this just has better thrust and everything. You know, I'm gonna buy this just because a better booster just seems like a good idea. Being able to move around a little better. So let's try it out. I'm still good on my current load and EN load. So my boost speed just got better. So let's try it out. How did I do on these missions? I don't even know. So I got an A on this, but I don't see a grade on these two. Maybe I didn't even receive one. Maybe I didn't even get a grade. I'm not sure. But alright, let's just keep it going then. Southern Belly is contaminated city. Destroy targets. Alright, easy enough. Destroy all the Rubicon Liberation Front logistics helicopters. Extra roids based on a number of enemies destroyed. Alright, so just destroy everything. Let's do it.
Got a job for you, 621.
I was considering
Sent a request.
going back to my machine gun, but I forgot to put it back.
This request comes from Dalfa, one of our affiliates. The group has committed to use of military force to handle the Rubicon Liberation Front. The target for this mission is a squad of transport choppers. Destroy them. You'll encounter guerrilla resistance from Baus mass-produced MTs. They're no great concern. You performed adequately in your last sortie, Raven. This did not go unnoticed. We will be watching with interest to see what you bring to the team.
Alright. Oh, I can change it here. Alright, good. Alright, I think I'm going to go... actually, you know, high-speed linear rifle. Total rounds. This is also a charging one. This one I could just hold down. This is charge. I do want to try it out. Let's try it out. Alright, let's do it.
Now they're asking for you by name. Keep building your rep.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright.
Commence mission. Destroy the Rubicon Liberation Front transport choppers.
Alright, well, in the first tutorial, I saw this thing where if I scan,
We're under attack. Corporate Merc. Intercept. Keep them off the supply.
Confirmed. Transport chopper down.
alright, nice.
621.
Okay, where am I off to next? Over here. Oops. What's that?
There, take it out.
Hostile AC. Defend our supply. The comrades of the Strider can't wait any longer.
just die? Oh, no. Alright. I gotta remember reloading. I kept forgetting to do that, and oh! Someone else shoot at me. Alright, here we go. Whoa! Whoa! I don't even know what that was. Alright, start mission.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright, well.
Here, fight back!
We're no match for an AC!
Have no fear. The coral is with us.
Looks like they've got a Baus tetrapod. It's a cut above the other
Ow.
entities.
Yeah, that.
Ignore it and focus on the mission.
2 repair kits remaining.
I gotta. Jeez.
AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
Jeez. I can't tell when that thing is coming.
My children initiative.
How are you?
Probably would have been better for
Got the tetrapod, huh? You're unnatural with this 621.
probably would have been better for the shieldness because just the attacks that guy has. Whoops.
Looks like you got them all. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Alright. Yeah, that guy had such a fast, kind of like the tutorial, that second tutorial. Where it had that light shining as a warning and then it would like shoot you with that blast, but I couldn't really see that warning in this guy. Maybe I just wasn't seeing it.
I see you're back, 621. The Corps see the Liberation Front as a hindrance to expanding their coral survey. To the Rubiconians, your actions are only helping the Corps with their invasion. It's just a job, 621. All of it.
I do like my yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to just a machine gun for right now. Wait, why? Oh, buy it? I didn't want to buy it. I just wanted to put it on. Just because I just feel like it's just a little bit too much with the firepower. between my dual cannons and this gun here, or both these, because they both have very similar attacks. So I'm going to go back to my machine gun and keep these. Alright, so I think that'll do it for this episode here. If I go to replay missions, I don't know how to get grades for these. Maybe I'll retry a couple missions and see what happens, but because I'm not sure how I got a grade A. And I don't have the battle log for these, so maybe I'll go back and try to find those. But either way, I know this was a lot of me reading and trying to understand the parts, but I'm seeing that this game is going to be big on strategy and trying to find what would be good to use in this particular mission. Like that particular mission, I might have ended up being better off just using a shield against that big heavy gun that he used against me, even though I couldn't really tell when he was about to use it. Maybe I can retry the mission and see if there's an indicator that I was missing. But yeah, this will be episode 2. We got a few things done. I appreciate you guys watching if you have, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.